There we go. All right. Hello. Welcome to another Talos Principle 2 stream. Part 2. Stream 3. Game Talos Principle 2. Part 3. Really, I'm looking forward now to streaming. And not that I haven't before, but this game is so much fun. This game I've thoroughly enjoyed. It's almost like I don't want to play it because I don't want it to finish too soon, but there's all the DLC and everything, so I can stay busy for a while, which is good. Plus, we have to go at least into the mega structure, I think, 4 times, so that'll be good too. All right. Anyway, last stream I got the first area done. Other than the gold doors, you can't do those until you've done, like, I think all the areas. I can't remember, but there's something that will finally let you go back and do all the gold doors. So there's that. So we're about to go off to that and move on to the second area. Yep. So we could either go there or we can go to a wooded plateau. I believe we need to go to the wooden plateau.
All right, everybody. I'm sure you're all excited to check out the next site, but while you're there, remember that I'm still trying to fix the rest of the transport system. You know, to get that success rate up a bit. Maybe there's another one of those labs that Wonka found. If there is, look for more documentation, please.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So we've got question mark, question mark, a question mark, a question mark. We got so much. So all right, let's just start solving puzzles, and we'll all figure it out in the end. Also, we do have to look for the good old human artifacts, which I don't remember where they are. Oh, hi. What you doing?
What can I do for you? Whatever that being is, it told us that we stand before the fire. That can only be a warning, and I think we should take it seriously. We don't want another New Alexandria.
All right. 1. Quantum tunneling. Wasn't there like quantum superposition or something? Oh yeah, this one, it like drills a hole into the wall so you can have lasers go through it or something like that. Yeah, like this. Okay, so so close. Okay. Well, so we can create a hole. Oh, that's right. We can take this. We can drill that. And then we can take you and drop it out there. And now we take you and we drill a hole so we can get this one, drop it out of the hole, grab that, drill the hole, take this, drop it on the other side of the hole, and you can create a hole. And now we don't need you, and we can drop you over there. And then we take this, and we drop it there. We drop it there, yoink. 1 done.
I can't help but notice that many of these structures are not strictly functional. There's a sense of aesthetics, of beauty here. This place might be meant to test us somehow, but perhaps there's more to it than that.
Perhaps. Or maybe it's just fun solving puzzles, and it's fun doing these things. Okay, 2. We'll kind of just work on the main puzzles for now. Oh, hello. And then we'll do the question marks, and if we like run into one of these things, which is, we'll just do it. Oh, also, I'm not going to read every single entry. I'll just leave it up for a second. You can pause it if you want and go back if you desire, but it's not that I don't mind reading. It's just they get to be quite long-winded, and so I'm going to let the game do what it does. All right. The world spirit. But is there no space? Why 5358? Okay. Why would they need to post guards? Oh, because of herbivores? I don't know. I wonder if those numbers, if people have translated them like they're base something, and I don't know. Trevor!
So, what are you doing here, Trevor? Why are you trying to save the world? Well, look, I think humanity is awesome. I love humanity. As a species, we're great. I mean, our track record is pretty mixed, but have you seen everyone else? I mean, what did you do today, animal? Oh, I ate some leaves, sniffed my own butt, crapped myself, and went extinct. Or, you know, I tore this other animal limb from limb, sniffed my friend's butt, crapped myself, and went extinct. They really don't do anything interesting. I mean, you don't see animals directing Big Trouble in Little China. Birds can go tweet, tweet, but it ain't exactly the White Album. I mean, they can't even make a good cheeseburger, for Christ's sakes. They have no art, no cuisine, no pleasure. Animals are nice to look at, but you wouldn't want to be one. Except maybe a cat. I could be a cat.
Cats are awesome. I would agree with that. Okay, so we got one solved. Let's see if we can do 2. Mutual aid. Okay, we gotta, let's get our inventory of what we can get together here. We have a driller, a quantum driller. Okay. So it does that. Where are we trying to get to? Can we do this? Oops. We need to get over there somehow. Okay. So, if we do this, I can do that, this, and then, wow. Except I want to place it here. No, there we go, okay. And then we can take the jammer, jam it on the one. What is that from? I almost feel like that's from a Cosby episode or something. And there we go. 2's done.
I keep thinking, why puzzles? Is it just their symbolic value because of our history? Because if all this is meant to be a security system like 1K suggested, why would you build a security system that can just be solved? But if this is about testing us, what are we being tested for? It can't just be about spatial reasoning.
Our curiosity? Our persistence?
You're assuming that this place follows a coherent logic. My impression is that it's full of contradictions.
Potentially, yes. Oh, by the way, you may have noticed, if you're watching the last stream, that my camera is fine. You know what I had to do? I actually rebooted my computer, it didn't help. And I did the classic, turn it on, turn it off and on again. I unplugged it and plugged it back in. Looks just fine now. Well, maybe because my face is in it, maybe it doesn't look fine, but you get the point. Ooh. We may need to connect stuff. Got to keep that in mind. Back up. Okay, well, really the only thing we can do is drill. Okay, can I? Just curious if I do this. Can we already do that? Sure. I don't know what that actually did, but it did something. Okay. So let's do this. Keep connections. Let's do that. Are there any more blue? No, there's a green. So we're obviously going to get a... Yep. Oh, it comes all the way over here. Nice. Okay, so we're going to need... We need more than a blue. We're going to need a... Yes, we're going to need the red. Okay. Pick that up and drop it. You. Over here. No, what are you doing? That. All right, so now we've got that. So now what we're going to need is a way to get... We need to get green. And to do that, we're going to need blue and red. But to do that, we need both of these available. And we only have one hole maker thingy. So how do we... Got it. I think I got it. I think. No. So what we're going to need to do first is this. And then we're going to use that to do this. Okay. Now that does that. Now what we need to do... Now what we need to do is cry. Now if I did that, what if I keep the connections, connect to that? Oh my God. Now I can take the driller. Because now I just need this. Now I can take this to get the red, the green, or the blue to make green. Except like that. Three done. Of course, we still have a connection there. I don't know. I'm just curious. Of course, I said, let's just stick. Oh, look. Something went shooting off. I saw that. A sprite? Oh, because we solved the puzzle. I think that sends something there.
So these monuments represent each of the entities. Pandora, the Sphinx, and Prometheus.
Makes sense, I guess.
For a given value of sense.
Taking a reference photo in case one of... Yeah, 2478. I forget what that means, but obviously it means something. Okay, we want to go back to 4. I don't know if green was the right color or not, but... we're going to go to 4. Placement. Okay. Well, that's where we need to end up. So, that, interestingly enough, needs a blue laser, but we also need to drill the hole there. Okay. I can turn this on and it will already turn on. Can we... No, we can't pick up the fan. It's permanent. Okay, so we can take this. Let's drop it there. What else can we get here? Anything else? Doesn't look like it. So we need to get... Well, how do you turn off? Oh. Okay, well that interestingly makes the hole there, but it doesn't really help out all them. Oh, there's a... I didn't see that. Okay. Come here. Okay, so we got that now. Now we need to get the... Oh, okay. We can do this. Put that there. You come here. You go there. You come here. And in all likelihood, you're going to go there. Well, we can take it from there, right? But... this is what's known as a problem. Because we obviously need to get... Oh, it's not going to matter. Okay. So we can take this. Let's connect... Well, we could have... Okay, now... We're going to come over here. Keep the connection. We're going to say connect to you as well. And you go on that. You come over here. Where do we think? Probably there. Flip the switch. Yay! All right.
You know something that's weird about these puzzles?
What's
They're
that?
not replicas of the simulation puzzles, like the ones in the museum.
Wasn't there an artist who did an exhibition a few years ago that involved new puzzles of some kind?
That was Barzai. It was called Trials of an Imagined Past. I tried to get you to come along. You thought it would be boring.
Were they similar?
No, not at all.
Was it boring?
I thought it was interesting.
Was that the one of the names of the DLCs? I can't remember. Hey, you want to talk, Mabel?
Yes? Founders Pistons. You want my autobiography now?
Well,
Fine. I'm one of New Jerusalem's chief engineers. I'm in charge of city maintenance and power management. I'm old as dirt, although not quite as old as that fossil Byron. In short, old, grumpy, keep stuff running. Hobbies? You think I have time for hobbies? That's cute. If I had time for hobbies, all of you would be dead.
well, that's...
Did you have another question?
Nope, I'm gonna let you be. Okay, so we've got 4 of them done. We still got the lab to find. We've got the other 2 things to do and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so off to 5. Although there is a question coming around the corner here. Aha! There we go. One of the secret ones. I wonder if there's any old human fossils here. I don't know if you ever run into like a skull or a graveyard or anything like that. Oh, look, the reflecting pool in DC. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Keeping connections. Okay. Okay. Where do we want to go? We want to get here with red. Okay. So there's a red laser there. And we do have the ability to connect. So how does that help us? Can we actually... No, we can't. So we could connect here, but we can't actually get in there. We can't make a tunnel that we can walk through, so we can't do that either. So clearly I cannot see. I can't. Wait, hold on. That's not already connected to that, is it? I don't think so. And we can't take this through there. And we can't get in there either, so... See, we can't connect it this way because this grate's in the way. That wouldn't work. See, if we did that, it would be close, but not enough. Am I missing a tool somewhere? I don't think so. So, how do we get... Is there like an extra laser somewhere? No? Ah, okay. Okay, we can't see it, the source from here either. And even if I was able to see both of them, I only have one cutter. So... Oh, idea. So close. Idea. Can I? How far can you? Okay, wait, keep. Would you look at that? I am a genius. Okay, so that would keep that open, but do we need it open? Like if I go here, I would just need to be able to see a laser there. So let's do that. Doink. Doink. Okay, now, because let's take the connector, let's do that. Take this. You drill a hole. You connect with that. Connect with that. And Bob's your uncle. Bingo! By the way, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Give a like if you wouldn't mind.
Any progress on the particle clouds, Melville? It's pretty clear they're integral to how all of this functions.
I've gathered a lot of data, but I still have a lot of numbers to crunch before I can give you an answer. And I can't guarantee that my answer won't be another question. I'm glad we don't get headaches.
Okay, so this is obviously, as they would say in the vernacular, this is not the way. Okay, well, what? Well, wait, whoa, what was that? That was a little bit of a glitch. Okay, so where do we want to go? I need you to tell me. That was 4, so which way is... Maybe Maybe we go up here. Wait, we're close to a question mark.
While exploring the forest, I came across a sight of primal force. A beautiful stag, standing on a hill silhouetted against the setting sun. It appeared like a messenger from some divine natural power, perhaps from Gaia herself. Even to a being such as myself, less susceptible to manipulation by instincts and hormones, it was clearly a moment of revelation. In such moments, we are told to avert our eyes. But what if we do not? What will we discover if we look more closely? If we could speak to the stag, what wisdom would it have to offer? The answer is none. The stag is an animal of overwhelming stupidity, driven only by fear, hunger, and lust. There is no abyss for us to plunge into behind this revelation. Rather, the revelation is as flat and unreal as the plywood walls of a film set.
Well, that was an interesting opinion. Maybe if you could talk to a stag, it could tell you what you could, where you could stick your opinion. You know. So this is 5, right? Hey, you want to talk?
Hey there, 1K.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm someone who was born a long time ago.
Because you're number 7.
When we couldn't afford to romanticize the past and demonize progress, when the value of human civilization was evident because it was so close to being gone. I'm someone who believes that human beings are important. Terribly, desperately important, because intelligent life is rare and precious. I suppose you could say I'm old-fashioned.
It's real puzzles.
When Alexandra Drennan was trying to find a way of creating true AI, she stumbled upon the idea that curiosity and playfulness are core characteristics of intelligence. So she built the simulation around a game, because playing is part of what makes us human. We also retain some of that code, as I'm sure you noticed when you were booting up. Because of that, puzzles have always been important to our culture. To me, they represent the idea that the application of reason can lead us forward. None of which explains why these puzzles are here or who built them, but I think it shows that there must be some kind of intent behind them, perhaps a test.
Megastructure.
It's a mystery. Not just because it's technologically far ahead of us, but because we genuinely don't understand its purpose. And I think that's wonderful. It's just what we needed as a civilization.
We make it the Sphinx.
I don't know what she is, ontologically speaking, but those questions she asked reinforce my belief that we're being tested, or perhaps analyzed. Because we disagree on just about everything, you mean? Well, here's the secret. Al is honest. He believes what he believes because it seems right to him, not because it gives him power over others. I respect that. In fact, I prefer that to someone who agrees with me just because I'm one of the first companions.
Talk to each member of your team. Yay, achievement. He was like stutter walking. It was kind of interesting. Okay. Duet. Okay, we can't take this out. Well, we could potentially use it there. Not sure for what or how. Excuse me, or why. Okay. I don't think we can grab that. Can we? What does that give us? Well, can't take the fan. We can't go that way, although we need to get around. Oh, we could, yeah, I just noticed we could flip the switch if we were... Maybe. Let's see if we're able to. Whee! I don't think you can... Yeah, drop the tool first. Okay, so... We could put this there, and now we can climb the ladder and get out. Okay. Damn it. I forgot that I won't be able to take it out with me. We can use it. Here, you come back here. Yeah, you can't jam those. You can jam those, though. Well, if we do that, what's back here? Well... We can't... Huh. Yeah, we can't put it here because that won't let us... Even if we could grab it, we can't pull it past that. Yeah, and I can't go around there. Okay, fine. Be that rude. Although... It might... Yep. Alright, so we can come over here now. We can take this. And we can drop it out now. Now we can't... Oh yeah, we could. Oh, no, we can't. Wait. Why? Oh, because there's no hole there now. Oh. There we go. So now we can take you and put you outside the hole too. Okay, now we got those two. Great. That's good. You come here. You. Oh, that's right. So we can come over here now and get that on. And now can we take this? Damn it. It doesn't really help to jam that because we can't. You need to be able to do it through the hole. And you can't see it from there. Yeah. Doom. I agree. Well, we got to be able to get this out somehow. I just don't know how. I don't think anything over there helps anymore. I don't think as far over as I'd move it, it wouldn't help. And we can do this, but that doesn't help either because we can't. Yeah, exactly. Donk. If we put... Oh! I bet. Yeah. Yep, that was it.
I wasn't watching the stream, but well done, 1K. Probably.
Thanks. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop, what's new? The progenitor. We talked about that. Oh, okay. Hi, everyone. Portrait series. Human. Oh. Use a PG mind focus on engagement with the work. Don't ask yourself whether it's good or bad or how but how it makes you feel. Why? Appropriate, you know. right, 6. No, right around the corner, there's 6. Passage. So there's a ladder. We can take the fan and put it there, but we can also take the fan. This one we cannot. We can also go up the ladder to a thing that can only create a hole. I'm not sure what the good of that is. Oh, there's something over there. Okay, we can't take it, as far as I can tell. That would turn it on, but we can't get up there either. Is there anything else that I'm missing around here? Well, we can't just go over there. Whee! Okay, so what can I drill? There is that. Which it doesn't seem like I can actually get to. Okay, so that... Yeah, but that doesn't really help now, does it? There's a drill. So we got to be able to get one of those things out. My question is how? Yeah, I can't take that. What would happen if I did this? Let's put you down for a second. Let's put you there. Oh! Oh! I think I figured it out. Because I can come over here and drop that down. Now I can come over here. I don't know what that did. But it can be a hole to something. Oh, there's another on the... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can now do the same thing. Hold on. And drop that out. Okay. So now I can come up here. Take this and drop it. Okay, now I gotta shoot. Now I gotta go get the fan again. Okay, I think I got to start this one over because I'm not going to be able to get this out of here now. I didn't need to... Yeah, we got to reset this. We have no tokens. That's how it was.
Looks like Prometheus has given us a way to circumvent some of these puzzles.
Nope.
So each puzzle has a backdoor. I guess the mythological Prometheus was kind of a trickster, so that tracks.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Don't bring the fan up. I don't think... Well, you do. Maybe I... Because otherwise, if you come over here, there's no way to get this over there. You need something on it. So yeah, I guess you do need to take the fan. But then how do you get up there? Well, there is a switch. Or something. You can't get under the floor. Well, I don't see how you can get that other driller. Well, wait a minute. Wait, whoa. Let me just see. Oh, you can't because the fence is there. That's right. Okay. Yeah. I don't... I think you have to do this. Wait a minute. No. Okay, so now we've got two drillers. What happens if I grab you? Yay, we've got this. So we can do that now. You... So we need to get our fan back. You can go over there, you can go off there. You go there, you come with me, we go flying, and I drop you off, take you, put you there, let's go get that, put that there, boom. Return to a puzzle for a second attempt. Hello, you want to talk, Melville?
Did something break?
Nope, that you just... Okay. Hello. Well, we found the lab, so we got that going for us. Might as well do that while we're here.
Looks like you found another lab.
Yes, I have.
Wow, that's a lot bigger than I expected.
What
That's...
were they doing here?
And who are they?
I was about to say that's what she said. Which I just did. Ah, I can't get in there. Oh, good, I can go up here. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back in just 2 seconds, 2 minutes. But don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give a like if you wouldn't mind. I will be right back. Okay, back. Can concentrate now. Whew. Okay. All right, all right, all right. What does this have to say? Untitled draft. Identify the Tetromino, Tetragamatron. Promise Tetromino, God's ability to reshape the world. Elohim. Sounds like a word you'd say. Elohim. Lake Elohim. World really is made up of minute parts. Not all one, but in fact radically different and separate. We're not invincible. Huh. Wow. Interesting. So that happened. Okay. Okay, so we did find the lab. Can't get in there for some reason. like, what's making the noise? So that makes red to blue, blue to red. Okay. I find it interesting when you find these lab setups, how they are basically showing you how something you're going to find either in this section or the next one is like a new device, and gives you kind of a... Does it just work for red and blue? Seems like it. Well, there is a switch thing over there. Hold on. I believe that's where we came in. Is it? Yes, it must be. Okay, so what's this? Fragrance strands the origin of thought. You're cold. Different versions. It's like creating a new software package. Ooh, a schematic. She'll like that. Ooh, overloading, overloading.
The world is a wonderful place. Every day we take another step forward. Every day we come closer to the truth. The closer we get, the more I can see the beauty of the universe, the intricate perfection of its mechanisms. I am a machine, and the universe is a machine. Every part of me serves a purpose, or I could not be myself. I could not be Miranda, because that specific person could not exist without those specific parts and their specific functions. In the same way, every part of the universe serves a purpose. I think that is what we were meant to discover here.
Yeah, derez, Tron. Experience a data stream overload. Does that make me more powerful?
1K. You just connected to an extremely powerful data stream. Are you all right? Yes, you were streaming. We all saw something. You're lucky it didn't fry your motherboard. Please, everyone, let's be careful with these terminals from now on.
Sure, I'll just keep going randomly up to them and touching
let's
them.
all try not to die. More importantly, who the hell is Miranda?
There's no one by that name in New Jerusalem. I just searched the database.
A new person? Someone we've never heard of before? Someone born outside the city?
I love it that they
We
love
have to
cats in
find
this
out
game.
more.
But where did they come from? And how many people does it take to build something this huge?
Like I said, we need to find out more.
Well, you'll be happy to hear that I'm about to fix another part of the transport system.
Thanks,
for the
Melville.
files, 1K. I hope they didn't fry your brain.
I mean, sort of. Okay, so we have 7 and 8 to do. But of course, there's other things we still have to do because we have questions. Keep moving on, keep moving on. I will be doing coding streams this weekend. At least I'm going to try to. Ooh, I kind of remember this one. I sort of remember this one. I sort of remember this one being a real pain in the ass. Oop, what's coming in? The Mystery of Miranda. Another person. Who could this be? There is only one founder. I hate to agree with Thelko. There's more that we don't know that there is that we know. Affiliated with the Institute, tried to set up a secondary site, another dam, but after about a century, dam collapse, took whatever. You know, actually, that's reminded me, it was really sad to see all the images and video from Nepal. Man, that is just unbelievably devastating. Seeing that just wall of water come over this 6-story building. It's I don't know what it is. It's a white building, but just right over. And if you 30 seconds before you saw people running away, and it's like, oh, it's crushing. It's just really, really sad. So just anyway, it reminded me of that. Also a similar attempt by another organization without the test of free will, claiming to lift Razia never produced a viable mine before it ran out of power. Could there still be others out there? Even our dam would have collapsed without extensive repairs. Even a nuclear power plant would have run out of fuel by now. Fair. Okay, so we're here. Well, we can put this on that. Does that help us out in any way? No, it doesn't. See, we want to... Can't do that. Well, that's cute. Oh, we could do this. Take that off, put that there, and this goes here for now. You come with me. Or we do it this way first. Okay, you come here on that. You... We're going to take you. Okay, how do we get in there? Well, we got a block. So I got that going for me. I could do that. This. What does that gain us? Well... we gotta somehow get... we can't get on the ladder. We can't go through there. How the hell do you actually... you have to get in there somehow. Maybe we have to fly through or something. Okay, you come here. Okay, so now we can do that and that. So we get that. Okay, cool. We're just one step away. We could, in theory... we can get it, doink doink, but we wouldn't be able to keep the, this open. Oh, I'm being stupid. Uh-huh. Okay, so we're gonna have to point that there. Okay. Okay, hold on. No. No, but yes, but no. Okay, that. You. Because we're gonna need that to point at the gate. Okay, now that's out there. So if we jump on this, go over here, do this, this, we do that now. We go through up here. Good thing I did that right. Good thing I did that right. I need the block back. You need to be like that. Okay. There we go. All right. Another one solved. Yippee!
I've managed to extract an audio file from 1K's data stream incident. Hard
Incident.
to be sure, because it's just a fragment, but I think it's some kind of log or diary.
We finished a new lab today. Some processes are still harder than others, but energy output was up 2,000%. It's incredible how each leap forward enables another. The next iteration of the machine will...
So as we suspected, someone was experimenting here. But experimenting on what? What was this machine they were building?
Maybe it's whatever powers the megastructure.
Maybe. Okay, so we've got 8. Of course, the main thing to do, which we could do, but we're going to do 8. We found the lab. I haven't seen any... Oh, and the 2 stars. We haven't done the 2 stars yet. Okay, that's 8. We know one of them is like 2478 or something like that, and I don't know why. I don't remember why. Seesaw. Oh yeah, this is coming back to me. I don't remember how to do it, but I know why they call it seesaw, because you got a seesaw. Now, you could do this. Great. And now you just need blue, and it's that simple. It's that simple, folks. Could you... See, no, you can't go all the way around. Because if you did take this to go through there, that's not going to work. If we did this, it does open that. Okay, we have a driller. We're obviously going to need to drill somehow. Oh. Can I do this? No, I can't. That won't work. Okay, first we got to get the other one out here just so I know what my inventory is. Okay, so now problem is that we need the blue. We technically don't need the red. We could just do the blue now. Okay, so if we did that, let us reason. Okay, so great, that lets us do that. But the problem is that this beam is, like, it's going to cut the red. Yeah, and so that stops. We can't have two of them. We want them so that they don't... Think of why they have the ladder here in case you somehow inadvertently shut yourself out. Yeah, this is one of those classic... No matter which way you do it, it's going to... The beams are going to cross. So how do you do it? Hmm. Unless you set it up so that it would work. Okay, so we can do that. And now if we did this... Except... Okay, that will work. But... okay, now we take this and we do a hole here. Okay, now we've got that there. We keep the connections. Oh, wait. you to go but not so that you're obstructed. Okay, now we're going to come over here. Take that. And Bob's your uncle. All right.
Good. Let's get some measurements from this particle cloud.
Hence seesaw. Okay, so we've done all of them.
I've been meaning to talk to you.
Oh, really?
This, vision you had, the data stream overload. How did it feel? Don't you worry that maybe your first impression was correct? And after that, your mind was basically being hijacked? Just don't take this too lightly, okay?
Gotcha.
We're sturdier than our ancestors, but a mind is still a fragile thing. Go ahead.
I wanted to ask you something. Yeah, what? The new theology. Personal being, perfect, creates and lowers themselves. Randolph. Have we met Randolph? I don't remember. Nim. Leviathan. Just want to check something real quick here. Okay. Okay. We done all those. There's a question mark that way. Aha, the other one. Loop. Loop. Okay. I'm faintly remembering this one too. So we got to get two things on that. Which is great. There, half the problem solved. And yet it's more than that. So if I did this, let's keep the connection. So there's nothing in there though. So I kind of fail to see what the point of that would be. If I do this, and that, I can put the so now I got the block out here. Why? I don't know. So if I put you here, what happens? But oh no. I get that you're trying to open up a hole there so you could get it to there. And then you could do another hole to get something else through. But I don't know. You can't take this because you need this to stay open. But I could easily get the block over there, so I'm not really sure what the point of that is. Unless I get the laser. Yeah, I can't put it here because I wouldn't be able to see that. I don't think... I don't want to shoot the block in there because then I feel like I wouldn't be able to get it. Well, I could. I could just do what I did to shoot the hole there, pick up the block, and then bring it back over here if I wanted to. But I had the block over there. I feel like... I don't think that would work. Because then how would you be able to open the door there? Or the wall, make a hole there? We need two things over on the other side. We had the block there, but how do we get something else over there? There was not anything else here, was there? No. Okay. The only way to do this is to keep the door open. But how would you get the this into there to send it through? I don't think. There's got to be a way to do this. I mean, obviously there has to be a way to do this. Unless I got the laser pointer. Ah, okay. I think. I think what we want to do is okay, so now we got that open. Okay, so now we can take the block, put it there, take this, and now we take this, aim it there, we come through here, we grab it, and now we got our 2 pieces. Okay. All right. Solve loop without doing multiple circles. Okay. I didn't know that was an achievement. But it is. Just want to see if I stumble across any human artifacts or things floating in the wilderness. So, you know, we don't like that. What's this? Usually you have a yeah, we haven't do the star. We haven't done both stars. Is there any more questions? There shouldn't be. Unless it's far off in the distance. Okay, well that's a little sucky. I'm not sure why this isn't. Oh, it needs a. Oh. It needs green. I didn't notice. Okay, well you are not necessarily connected to it, but you go down here. Yeah, go away, I'm busy. By the way, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Okay, so you're connecting to that. which connects to that. Right. Hey, I had made green. Why you mean? Me need blue. Well, at least they make it easier once you solve it, that you don't need, like, all the gates open and stuff. So we just need that. There should be one more, though, isn't there? Yeah. And then we can do that and just connect. Now we can take this, connect, connect, connect. All right. Doesn't solve this one. But now we need something to connect the two. Is that something in here? Uh-huh. So if I say that, sounded pretty official.
The hunter does not hunt because he is hungry. He hunts because he revels in death.
Oh, this is a I have a thing on the top and I need power. Okay. You're oddly shaped and I don't know why. Two, 4, 7, 8. Okay, well, you don't take... I'm wondering if this is one I had to look up because I think I struggled with this one. Maybe. Okay, that's a puzzle. Just want to look around the island a little bit more before we go into the main thing. That's something we've already done. Why won't you let me? I know by running so fast, one can make it hard. Ah, see, here's one of those mirages. Why? Why? I don't know what those are. I don't remember what those are. Okay. 2478 sounds like the puzzles, but that also, it doesn't make sense because you have to do them in a certain order. That doesn't seem right. Oh, there's switches. That's what it was. Okay, yeah. Okay. I don't know if you have to do them in a certain order, but... Okay, so you're like 2, 4, 7, 8. Okay, so let's go over this way. Oh, the endorphins. They flow. Okay, so 2's this way. Yeah, there's switches on the backs of the numbers. I forgot about that. I find that funny that you can walk with them. So that's 2. Or run with them. Sorry, Yakut. I'm on a mission here. 2, not 3. 4 is that way. I already forgot where everything is. So 4 should have 1. Seven. So 2, 4, 7, 8. Now I wonder, does 5? Like, do all these have them and you can't? Yeah, see, 5 has a switch, but you don't want that on. 2, 4. Okay, 7 is 6, 7. By the way, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Give a like if you wouldn't mind. Okay, 7 and 8. And then where's 8? 8's this way. Right? Oh. I don't think it mattered which order you did it in. I think it just, you had to do those 4. And there should be solve one Sphinx monument.
Every answer leads to another question. The last answer leads to the first question.
That's incredibly profound. Okay, where's the gold gate? Have we found it? It's on these, isn't it? Yeah, it's like saying it's this way. And then yonder. There we go. Okay, so we have 4 now. I think you need what?
Another set of golden gates. These must be connected to the ones near the megastructure.
There was a harder set of puzzles in the simulation, right? And maybe they're like that. I know 1K is probably like, yay, harder puzzles. But to me, that sounds like error code 704. No thanks.
Okay. So 24. Whatever you're doing extra in these areas, I think that's all the stars. You have to get all the stars. And then you can do the golden gates. Okay, so we have done everything here except the gold puzzle, which we can't do. Let's go to the top of the tower and start up a big beam of power. But I don't even know what I just said, but it sounded impressive in my head, and it wasn't at all. It was just gibberish. Surprised we haven't seen any human things around here. Maybe this place doesn't have them. I don't know. Ooh, what's that? Whoa, what's that?
Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics. Yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood.
Philosophical. I don't remember. I didn't see that in the first area, but oh well. Okay, so I think we want to place this. No, that ain't gonna work. Okay. Okay, that doesn't seem like what we want to do, but let's just place it. No, we're heading in the wrong direction. Having that long one is not the right way to start. Okay, so we want... Damn it, we're always fighting that. Well, actually, we want that to be going... Wait a minute. Can we have something that... Yeah. There we go. Okay, so we need... Let's just see what that does. Hey! And there was much rejoicing. Hello.
Halt, creature of clay. You have strayed from your garden and entered a domain that is beyond your ken. Turn back now, before you harm yourself and others.
We were invited here.
Prometheus had no authority to summon you. He is rash and foolish and given to trickery, but his schemes lead only to ruin. Therefore heed my warning. The flame is not for you. You seek the flame of enlightenment. But remember that fire can also burn.
But it can also cook bacon really well. Big laser gun. It's the BFG. Is this red or blue? Blue. Activate the tower to wooded plateau.
Things are there.
I think that was Pandora, which matches the other one being Prometheus.
If it's a security system, it seems to be fighting itself.
Might be wise to avoid getting caught in the crossfire until we understand what these entities actually are.
Okay, we've got 2 areas almost done as much as we can. I don't know what that guy, I vaguely remember that guy being like that premonition, but I didn't see it in the first area we were at. Although we have to go back to every single area eventually. So I think, you know, I like exploring, and I keep saying, you know, just wait on doing all the exploring. But we are done with 2 areas now. So I'm going to stop here because I have to. I have a karate lesson tonight, so I do need to make sure I get done in time. So I will be playing this hopefully a lot this weekend. That is the hope. I would say the goal would be to get to the next time. Wait. Oh, those are the logs. Yeah, we've already done those, so... To the astronomical temple. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yep. Those. Okay. So I don't know how many Stratton things there are or whatever. Like I said, I do have to go back through all these to do all the golden gates. So when I have to go back to each area before I finish the game, I will make sure that I go through, just run around and try to see if there's anything I'm missing in any of them. You know, try to, the plan is to get in every area all the numbers done, the lost puzzles done, find the lab, do the stars. And then if I see anything else, you know, along the way, do them as well. That's the goal. So this weekend, I'm hoping to do, if we look at the map, this one, the Eastern Wetlands, which I guess we can go to now because at least, yeah. And then we're going to do something at the megastructure. And then I want to do, let's see, so that'd be 2 hours. I'm roughly doing these in about an hour and a half, 2 hours each. If I keep at that same pace, I could do the next one in the megastructure Saturday, and then maybe do another one on Sunday. So that would be the plan. Two more with a megastructure entry, because you got to do that 4 times for each direction, I think, if I remember right. So this is fun. I am absolutely having a blast with this. This is just so interesting and so much fun. Let's get a screenshot of that. Look at that. That's just ugh. So nice. So with that, I'm going to end the stream. I want to thank everybody who stopped by, either live or in the future. Please subscribe to the channel. Give a like if you wouldn't mind. I will be doing at least 1 coding stream this weekend, if not 2. And also doing at least 1 gaming stream this weekend, if not 2. But for now, I am done with this stream. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and I hope to see you in the future.